to this video special. For those who haven't watched my other videos yet, I want to introduce myself just briefly. Okay, I am Audrey Buizen, and I live in France since 8.5 years now, and since about 4 years I have discovered that I am for more than 17 years in my spiritual awakenings process. I'm Reiki master, and I'm certified in the law of attraction. Okay, like the title says, this video special is all about messages from your deceased loved ones. Okay, these messages can come to you in many different forms, like I had experienced in specific behaviors of animals, insects who are visiting you, and they can come from if you are really high sensitive, very high sensitive, and you are sensitive to angels and spiritual guides, then they can transmit the messages by telling you, and you can pick it up within your ears. Okay, but it can also come to you in by talking to relatives, friends, or maybe just people who you just meet just once in your life, but they tell you something that gives you like feeling like, hey, that's the answer to my prayer, to just what I have asked from a sign for my deceased loved one, or something like that. With me, it was I have had it in different forms, and in 2014 it was also in a special form, but it is always special. I just after my grandmother passed away, I sent out a prayer to my to God. Just I call it God, but anyone else can give it another name. I'm really open in that. I'm really free in that. Okay, and I have sent just a prayer to my angel, spiritual guides, and God, to ask if everything was okay with my grandmother, because yeah, sure, I was sad about her loss. Maybe she was 104, but it doesn't matter how old a person is, young, old. It's always a loss if someone passes away. Okay, but besides, I was also a little bit worrying, because I knew out of my own experiences is that people's souls, so energies who can't detach themselves from the material world. So from all the materials we have around us, people, objects, name it, and when they can detach themselves from it, but also people who have a serious form of dementia, they can miss the portal of the divine light. Is just how I call it, the divine light, and therefore they can pass over. Okay, so they need someone who has innate abilities to pass them over through their own divine light that is in their bodies, in their souls. And I have experienced it just about 5 years ago without knowing. It was just natural for me to pass these energies who I didn't know, to pass them over through my own light, through my own body. And so I told this also to my guides, to my angels, to God, that if my grandmother has lost that portal of divine light, that I was prepared to pass her over through my own divine light. So several days after she passed away, I got a message from a spiritual guide, and he was telling me that everything was alright. She had passed over, but she liked to give me a personal message, and that she will send me that message, that she will give me that sign when she was ready for it, when she had learned above how she could do this. They couldn't give me a clue just in what kind of form she wanted to transmit to me, but they told me that I would recognize that sign, that message immediately. Okay, so well, my daily life went on, and I forgot a little bit just all about this discussion that I had with my angels, with my spiritual guides. Till just one day I was confronted with the message of my grandmother. While I was visiting my neighbor, I was talking to her, and in the meanwhile I just saw in just a little bit besides me a tea box, and on that tea box there was a coin, and just immediately when I saw that coin, I just knew that was the message of my grandmother. Because when I looked at it, I will show you. When I looked at it, it was a Dutch florin. Okay, and this Dutch florin, this currency, it is since 2002 it is changed in the euro. And the funny thing is, the most special thing is, I have none of these coins, because every coin I just changed it for the euro. So when I asked my neighbor just how did she how on earth she just had that coin in her house, because I never had seen it before. So it was just that day in her house. And she told me that that the other day, the other morning, she just found it in front of her door. So she recognized it as a Dutch coin, and because of that, she thought that I had lost that coin, that it was from me, and so I just realized that this was the message from my grandmother, and how special it was to, yeah, just to recognize it immediately as the message of my grandmother. So yeah, so it can come in just a form like this, just a form of that coin, in just in many forms it can come to those messages. Okay, well, I want to thank you for regarding this video. I will hope that my story helped you also to see the signs, to see the messages from your deceased loved ones, because it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Once you discover it, it's really amazing how they can transmit all those things to you. So well, I wish you a lovely day, lots of love and happiness in your life. If you want to talk about it, if you have questions, if you want to share your own story, you can find me on Facebook, Divine Love Guidance Project. I will mark everything below this video and on my Facebook fan page, as well as my email address. So so you can contact me personally if you want to. Okay, just have a nice day and lots of love and luck, and see you soon. Bye.